is going on, everyone? My name is Reshma, and welcome back to another Transformers Earth Wars video, and hopefully you all are having a fantastic day. If you are new to this channel, please consider hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, become part of the Reshiminesquad. I appreciate all the support as always, but we are back with the second Combiner Gate bundle of Defensor. Now, the last time was from the web store. This time, we're going to buy it from in-game. Now, there is a big risk, because remember, last time for Volcanius, it didn't go so well, and I ended up having to get a second bundle just to get the 5-star, I think it was Optimal Optimus? Yes, Optimal Optimus. Yes, I'm correct on that. But, today, ladies and gentlemen, we got a little bit of backup sources. I've stacked up premium shards. I've stacked up 3 4-star shards. And also a lot of the dupes from the last time we opened this bundle up. Now, we're only starting off with 870 5-star shards. Keep that in mind for this opening, because you may think it's impossible, but these Combiner Gate bundles, they tend to be maybe more hits than misses. Maybe for me, it might be different for some of you guys. But if you did buy one of these bundles, let me know down in the comment section below which 5-star did you end up getting. But with all that further ado, let's watch the opening. Enjoy, guys. What a sigh of relief. We ended up getting enough for a 5-star. But I do have something kind of embarrassing to admit to you guys. Because back when Clipchamp was just not accepting this file, I went to another app, and the app is called Wondershare Filmera? I can't pronounce it. But anyhow, I was like, this might help me get around this issue of everything. And no, it did not. It wants you to pay $50 in order to remove a watermark. Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. But I ended up going into my iPhone and splitting the footage right in half. Well, not right in half because, yeah, that's kind of hard to do. So it took me a little bit to edit it up. So I do apologize for the delay of this video. But without further ado, what do you think we're going to get out of this 5-star crystal? Because there's only one option. Let's do it. Well, it looks like we are done with another batch, which is batch 13. And quite frankly, this batch has been so fun. But let's talk about Rotostorm. Is he actually good? Well, just ask Blackout, because he'll tell you if you run across a front-loaded base, which means everything's to the front and little's to the back of the base area, then Rotostorm or Spinster is going to go nuts. Let's talk about him real quick. Stats will be up on screen. Now, mind you, he's already in the upgrading lab for 3 days by now, so he's going to level 40 at the most. So, what's his ability? Rocket Cascade. Level 6, 4 plus 4 is the cost. For 20 seconds, hover and fire long-range rockets dealing 195 damage per second. For each of your targets that are destroyed, you deal 40% bonus damage up to a maximum of 480% bonus damage. Now, if you remember what Spencer's stats was, it was a lot better. But for him, he's just getting leveled up right now as we speak. His Power Core Voltage Mixture increases special ability damage by 10.5%. Now, an interesting idea I had, and maybe I'll experiment with this down the line, was adding Amalgus Prime. Amalgus Prime lets you do so much damage and you heal as you do the damage. I'll put stats on the screen of what the core does. And then his combat bot, Top Heavy, what does he do? Every 10 seconds, you deal 315% of the bot damage through everything in a straight line to the target and beyond. 315% damage? Holy moly. But, quite frankly, very useful bot. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Batch 13 has been very entertaining for me. You got bots like Sentius Magnus, Optimal Optimus, Scattershot, Roadbuster, and now you got Rotostorm. Pretty good batch. Now, another thing is, I gotta really say this, because it seems like the concerns around Transformers are growing ever so dangerously close to people leaving the game. And plus, people have already left the game because of this. There are rumors, speculations about, Beachcomber, Ruination, the Combiner, and Leo Prime getting nerfed. And a lot of players are like, oh, well, I'm done with the game. They don't even know the half of the story yet. I'm not even going to speculate anything. But, if Ruin does get nerfed, okay? I'm not leaving the game, okay? These bots that I'm acquiring right now, they're going to come in more handy than ever because, really, Beachcomber's still going to be good. Leo Prime is probably still going to be good. Rotation probably will still be decent at a point. But please, don't leave the game over this. Give us some time. We haven't even got the second part of the details. So that's just my message to the community. I'm not even going to spread any rumors because, honestly, someone else did that. And that was probably a dumb idea on their part. Not going to mention who it was. So with all that further ado, guys, I will see you guys later. Alligators, have a great day.